episode of Chad and Friends Beer Reviews. I got Jeremy from Brew Crew joining me finally.
Yeah.
I had to really twist his arm to join me, but and you've probably seen him from the tour at the Westmere Beverage Brew Crew. Westmere Beverage on Western Ave in Guilderland. So let's go inside and take a look around. This is Jeremy. You are the manager?
I'm the manager of this place, yep.
And he's going to just give us a quick tour of the store. And
I had the offer to review my second favorite beer.
yeah. And this is Southern Tier Pumking. This is an imperial pumpkin beer, or should we call it a pumpkin imperial?
I'm not sure.
It's a 9% ABV, 19 degrees Plato, 2-row pale malt, caramel malt, pureed pumpkin, kettle hops, magnum aroma hops, sterling.
Don't you wish all breweries would so thoroughly describe their beer?
Yeah, like Southern Tier and Rogue are really good about that.
Yeah.
I think Dogfish Head's usually pretty good about that. There's a very long description on the back. I'm not going to read it because it's so long. It's like stone. Like you ever see the back of a stone bottle? It's
Yep.
it's like a book.
You better read that before you drink the beer.
Different people like to pour different ways. Some people like straight down the center, on the side. It actually says on the bottle to use a goblet. So he's using an oversized red wine glass. I'm going to use my snifter, which I haven't even used yet. My dollar store snifter. And the snifter is meant for your imperial beers that you're not going to get a big head on. And yeah, neither of us
swirl
did.
the aroma of.
Yeah, because like the pyramid shape just literally pushes the aroma straight up. As far as the color, yeah, that's a typical pumpkin beer. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's that, copper orange color.
It's a rich amber, I would say.
Yeah, it's
Not very much head.
no, not much carbonation either. A little bit, but it's like those really tiny bubbles,
The hop lacing doesn't seem too sticky, so this probably is not going to be a very hoppy beer at all.
No, you do get a nice pumpkin in the nose there.
It smells like graham cracker crust.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's like pumpkin pie crust.
Super bready.
Yeah, very bready, malty, very sweet.
There's a very different smell in there. It's just enticing. It's maybe a buttery smell even.
Yeah. It's like a baked goods. Like if you walk into like Yonder Farms in the autumn, like one of those mom and pop pie craft stores.
Someone's baking zucchini pumpkin bread.
Yeah. Get a little bit of booze in the nose there, but it's not too strong. Jay said the booze is very well masked in this beer. So.
I feel that it is too.
Yeah. All right, let's dive right in here.
Cheers.
Wow, that's like pumpkin pie.
Very squashy, isn't it?
Yeah. You can definitely taste. You can tell if it was real pumpkin and not like pumpkin flavoring or something like that. Yeah, you do get like that straight up like vegetable kind of that taste in there, but it's sweet and spicy.
You know what I like about it is there's not an overwhelming taste of clove. I feel like clove and allspice are so overdone in even the best of regular pumpkin ales.
Right.
And this is just a little bit of cinnamon, I think. I don't really get much else.
I think there's, I wouldn't say a little, I'd say there's at least a moderate amount, because I do get a lot of cinnamon. It is like that kind of cinnamon graham cracker taste. Same thing as the nose, like you were saying. It has like a graham cracker scent.
Almost smells like popcorn.
Yeah, like that caramel popcorn.
There's a real silky, creamy quality to the mouthfeel, though at the end the booze and whatever hops they do use come together to give you a little bit of a bitter finish.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not getting a hot bite or anything on that. Like, you get kind of like a malty. It has just the tiniest bit of a dry aftertaste in the back end there.
Enough to make you want another sip.
Yeah.
I've had bottles of this in the past that have just been perfectly conditioned, like the perfect balance. And actually, I find this one to be hoppier than those that I've had. So I think that maybe the fact that they released it in late July is indicative that you should give it a rest maybe till around Halloween, because I think it'll be mellow then.
Yeah, I would like to. I would definitely like to come back and try this again. I'm definitely liking this a lot. There's a lot of flavor, very complex palate here. It is. It's really, really smooth.
Makes you want a pork chop.
Yeah.
garlic mashed potatoes or something.
Yeah, this would go great with a meal. And Jay, you were right. He said you can't taste the booze or feel the booze in this. And there's no way I would. If you hadn't told me, there's no way I'd guess that this was 9% ABV.
Their slogan right on the back of this bottle says, "Bewitched and brewed with pagan spirit." And of course, they show they go on to tell the tale of Púca, Celtic pumpkin god, there on the cover. And pagan is a good way to describe this beer, I think. It's got a really earthy nectar quality to it.
Yeah, it's it's earthy. That's a good description right there.
Definitely, if you were to drink several pints of this, you would have pagan behavior.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting like this. It's almost kind of like a pumpkin soda kind of taste.
Yeah.
Because it's really sweet, but it's also rich though. A little bit of dryness in the back end there, but it's not even really. It's not bad. Like this isn't. I thought this was going to be more of a sipping beer, like your 𝐒𝐲𝐻𝐿 and Belgian beers.
Right.
Like
well,
that.
it is 9%.
Yeah, but I can slug this down though.
Exactly. Maybe that's why it's so pagan. I know I said popcorn in the nose before. There's definitely like a caramel corn taste right there in the middle, right before those sterling hops take over.
Yeah, it's made with caramel malt, so that would explain it.
Yeah, that's a very sweet grain.
It's hard for me to. I'm approaching this beer more as an imperial than as a pumpkin beer. And I would probably say it's the best imperial beer I've had. I like this even better than like say Dogfish Head 90 Minute, or like any kind of barley one or something like that. Jay was totally right. You can't taste the booze, you can't feel the booze. And I'm drinking this on an empty stomach.
Right.
So I'm ready to make my call on this. I think I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. What do you think?
I was ready to give it that going into this, and I'm ready to 10 out of 10.
So this just confirmed it for you?
Question though. If someone just poured you a glass of this, and you didn't see the bottle, and obviously it's not pumpkin ale season right now, would you know that it's a pumpkin beer?
Yeah, you can get the pumpkin in the nose there and in the flavor.
I feel like it's almost mistakable for something else. I feel the pumpkin is in the mouthfeel more than anything. It's really silky. It's almost like you could chew on this beer.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, so this is, it's probably the best imperial beer that I've had to date. Definitely one of the best in pumpkin beers, but and maybe I'll buy a bottle of this and put it away till November, December, which is what Jay did yesterday when we were at your store. He bought like 4 bottles of them, and he's holding them out for like 1 month of time.
And he's smart. You should buy 2, have one on Halloween and have one next Halloween.
Well, I bought a 75 milliliter of 𝐒𝐲𝐻𝐿 Blue, which is, as soon as I get home from Texas, I'm drinking that.
I don't blame you.
So, I guess that about wraps it up for this video.
Think so?
So thanks to Jeremy for coming out and for recommending this beer, because we were just gonna drink 𝐒𝐲𝐻𝐿 White, which is
world class in itself.
This is a little bit more local, and just kind of getting a head start here on the pumpkin beer season. So everybody out there we're just about to come up on the 1-year anniversary of Chad's Beer Reviews on
Happy
YouTube.
birthday.
Yeah. Well, we started a few months ago, but fall season, when pumpkin beers come out, get them.
When you see this beer, buy this beer.
Yeah, definitely. Highly, highly recommend it. So, thanks to Jeremy again, and
thank you for having me, Chad.
Yep, I guess that about does it for this video. So,
one last cheers.
Yep.
All right.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.